You opened that trade because you were bored, not because you saw an edge. And deep down, you already know it. Here's the uncomfortable truth most retail traders never admit: you're not trading to make money. You're trading to feel something. The profit is just the excuse. We tell ourselves a clean story. We're rational. We wait for setups. We follow the plan. But watch your own behavior on a slow, quiet market day, and the story falls apart. The chart isn't moving. Nothing lines up. There's no reason to click. And yet your finger hovers over the button anyway. Why? Because sitting still feels like losing. Doing nothing feels like missing out. And your brain will do almost anything to escape that feeling. To understand this, you have to understand what actually happens in your head when you trade. It has almost nothing to do with money. Every time you open a position, you inject uncertainty into your life. Will it work? Will it fail? That not knowing releases a chemical called dopamine. And here's the twist most people get wrong. Dopamine isn't the reward chemical. It's the anticipation chemical. It spikes before you know the outcome, not after. That means the biggest hit doesn't come from winning. It comes from the moment right after you enter, when anything is still possible. That's the drug. That's what you're chasing. This is exactly how slot machines are engineered. Unpredictable rewards on a random schedule create the most addictive loops known to psychology. The market is the biggest slot machine ever built. So when the market goes quiet, your dopamine goes quiet too. And a bored brain doesn't sit peacefully. It hunts. It looks for the next hit. That's the moment you invent a reason. Suddenly a random candle looks like a breakout. A meaningless wick becomes a signal. You're not analyzing. You're rationalizing a craving. Think about it. When was your worst trade? For most people, it wasn't a carefully planned setup that failed. It was an impulsive click on a dead afternoon. We call this overtrading. And everyone treats it like a discipline problem, like you just need more willpower. But that framing completely misses the point. Overtrading isn't a strategy flaw. It's an emotional position. The real trade you're holding isn't in any stock. It's a position in the feeling of action itself. Let that sink in. You are long on stimulation. You are short on boredom. And the market is just the vehicle you use to manage those emotions. This is why willpower fails. You can't discipline your way out of an emotional need you refuse to name. You'll white-knuckle it for 3 days, then binge on the 4th. Here's another layer. The pain of a loss actually feeds the loop. After you lose, you feel an urgent need to trade again, to make it back, to fix the feeling. Now you're chasing. So both winning and losing push you toward the same behavior: click again. The machine is rigged so that every outcome makes you want another spin. Now, the profitable traders you admire aren't superhuman. They've just made peace with boredom. To them, doing nothing isn't painful. It's a position. There's a famous line among veterans: the money is made in the waiting. Most of your job is sitting on your hands while amateurs feed their dopamine and their losses to you. So how do you actually break the loop? First, you have to catch the feeling before it becomes a trade. Name it out loud. I'm bored. I'm anxious. I want action. The moment you name the emotion, you separate it from the market. You realize the itch isn't information. It's just chemistry asking to be fed. Second, build friction between the urge and the click. A checklist. A written reason for every entry. If you can't explain the edge in one sentence, the trade is emotional. Close the app. Third, feed the craving somewhere else. Go for a walk. Journal your setups. Backtest. Give your brain stimulation that doesn't cost you money, because the need itself won't disappear. And here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Start counting the trades you didn't take as wins. Every impulsive click you skipped is money you kept and discipline you built. Because the real edge was never a secret indicator. It's the ability to feel the urge, recognize it, and choose not to act. That single skill separates traders who last from those who blow up. So the next time your finger hovers over that button on a quiet day, ask yourself one honest question. Am I doing this because I see an edge? Or because I just want to feel something? Answer that honestly, every single time, and you'll have already beaten the market that beats almost everyone else.